down and you look back and you're like, wow, I wish I had done all those things differently. And then you come up again. How's your view of the big picture? Because I feel like you're always grinding. You invest a lot in travel. You prioritize your content and all those things like that. But one of the things that I know that's different about you, especially for your age versus almost anyone else that I come around, is how savvy you are in terms of investment in business. And I think one of the biggest things that I think is a differentiator, like between you and why I buy your stock so heavily for the future versus other people, is because you are financially very savvy. And I think it's important when you're up to make the right investments, because as we know, things go up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you think we're immune to that, that's probably stupid to think that. We got to be able to kind of ride those storms out. But
yeah, no, 100%. It's like, could be on the highest high, but like, you gotta be ready for your lowest low. And, we've all been there and stuff. And it's just like, how do you bounce back? But yeah, I mean, while I was making the most, definitely was making some good investments and stuff, but definitely blew a lot of money as well. So when stuff, I guess, hits the fan, it's just like time to reevaluate, reassess everything, and just like rebuild back up. And it's like, I feel like we've both been there and we both saw each other like build back up. It's cool though. It's like, I feel like I've done that so many times too. Like, see, I've been doing so well, then like shit kind of stops, and then the next month I'm like back to doing just as good.
Well, your secret weapon's also consistency. Like when kids are always like, Jack, what's the one piece of advice? If I asked you right now, I know you would tell, if you have advice for people watching at home. This podcast is about interviewing the most viral content creators so that people who want to make content can take a, piece of advice or a nugget and carry that with them. And I know you always say consistency, but for you, I mean, that is really true. And I think the thing about us that we always have to remember when things go up and then down is that our consistency is a superpower, because a lot of people that we've brought up with us who will then turn on us, right? Or when someone's true colors are about to show, our consistency will win out over time, because that's who we are. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. They came up on our back. And then, without that engine,
100%. It's like Jake Paul, it's like everyone that he blew up with him, like during the Team 10 days, it's like everyone that stabbed in the back, like you really don't know about them anymore. You really don't like hear about them because they all got built off Jake Paul. And it's just, then they did him dirty, and then where are they now? But Jake Paul is the most consistent and making hundreds of millions of dollars now.
Yeah. I see you always kind of grinding on ideas. Like I had a hair surgery this week, and the doctor gave me prednisone. Right. And I took this prednisone and I felt amazing. Like I wake up in the morning and I have energy. Energy is not my issue, but I have bad anxiety. And ChatGPT is always telling me, like, you can either be happy or you can be successful. Like, so basically, because you're not happy, you should be grateful that you're driven to be a survivor and be a paranoid fuck, basically. But I was like, what is this prednisone? Why does this make me feel good? And what can I do in my life to be? And it's you need to exercise, get some sunlight within 10 minutes of waking up. Don't drink caffeine within 90 minutes. Shit like that, that I know that ain't going to work.
We're not going to do,
Yeah.
We're drinking caffeine the second we wake up. We're popping it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. So what did it tell you to do?
Well, I guess my point is, and where I was going with this is, I always see your gears turning. And I guess my question for you is, say in the next 3 years, you hit a huge financial windfall, consumer product goods space, whatever it is, you make $500 million, $1 billion, right? Like, I see you always kind of, working toward, like, if I could just get this, I'd be chilling. And I really just wonder if and when you do hit that score, if that really is even like your way out of the creator rat race, or if this is just your lifestyle and like you'll.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know at this point. It's like I used to be so firm on certain beliefs I'd had when I was like 19 years old that like I completely disagree with now. So it's like,
give me some examples.
I don't know. I just feel like the way I used to talk, like the way I used to like just act and stuff. It's like, I used to think it was okay and like it was cool. And then I like watch back the clips, learn from it. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm just cringy. I'm corny. Like, I